Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy Honcho J23, and you are now tuned in to the latest, hottest, most episodic show on all social media platforms. That is Independent Scene. Welcome to a very special edition of Independent Scene Podcast, where today I will be chopping it up with the one and only YungGoddess, one of the dopest female artists out here in the Carolinas doing her thing. She represents all the way from Greensboro, North Carolina. She's putting on for the city, putting on for the culture. I've had her on this show before, and I definitely cannot wait to chop it up with her, to see what's been going on with her right here on this podcast, on this segment of Independent Scene. I hope that you guys will be inspired, hope that you guys will take something from it and learn from it. But with that being said, we're going to invite my wonderful guest into the building. Like I said, she is truly a ball of fire, truly is a woman on a mission. She's a mother, she's an artist, she's a wife. You know what I'm saying? So, she's doing it all. You know what I'm saying? She's shutting it down and she's putting it down. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome at this time my guest right here, and welcome back to the show, my guest, the one and only, my sister, YungGoddess. Let's get it. In the building. What up? What up? I'll be chopping it up with him. What's up? What up? What
What's
up?
good? Yes, 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 yes. Hello, hello, hello.
It's been a minute. How you been?
I've been great. Like, hold on, I'm trying to get this set up. I'm trying to get this
There.
set up. Hold on, I'm trying to let y'all see the fullness of it. You feel me?
What's going
Yes,
on?
but how you doing?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Okay. Well, first of all, I gotta welcome you back. It's been a minute, and I'm so glad to have you back. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta know first of all, before we even get into anything, let people know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Then we gonna jump right back into it.
Y'all already know what the fuck going on. It's your girl, YungGoddess. You feel me? I'm coming in. I'm a rapper. I'm a singer. I write. I do songwriting. I do all of that. So I really don't have to explain myself. Most of y'all know who the fuck I am. You feel me? I've been grinding and it's up. I've been fucking with my boy Honcho for a long time now. So yeah.
Heard that. Well, first of all, I said let's go ahead and get into it, man. So what's going on in your world? What's been up with you since the last time we talked? Fill us in. What's been going on with you?
It's been a lot going on with me, like first performances, tapping in with different people. I've been writing new music. I got new music about to drop. I got 2 videos I got to drop. So yeah, I just been working.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, there was a post that that was put out a couple of months back, announcing that now Miss Goddess is officially married. We saw the post.
Um,
So I gotta address the elephant in the room. I gotta ask, you know what I'm saying? What is it like to not only have that type of response, but to finally have somebody that does the same thing that what you do, but loves doing the same thing that you do?
um, I'm not okay. Things happen. I'm gonna just talk to you about that off the show. So yeah, it's just things happen, but like it's always about how you rebuild it. You feel
Right.
me? Yes. So we're gonna talk about after the show.
Yeah, we talk anyway. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So look. So let me ask you this. So now with now being back on the scene a little bit, and dropping, doing music and things of that nature. What can we, the fans and the people, be expecting from you? Like, what is out there that we can go out there and search and find from you that you already put out by now?
Well, as most of y'all know, my song.
You cutting in and out on me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, your thing is cutting in and out.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you a little bit.
What about now? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Um.
What were you saying?
Okay, so my song Ride, it did 13K. That's out on all streaming platforms. Ride by YungGoddess. I
Okay.
have some new music that's dropping. I have one called Kept It G. And that song is basically it's telling a lot. Like if you listen to it, it's mostly about betrayal. Because I was
Okay.
betrayed by, somebody I really call my friend. And as you know, I always put what I'm feeling into my music. So that's
Right.
definitely dropping. I already shot the video for that, got the video back. So I haven't dropped it yet, but it will be dropping soon.
Okay. Okay. So now let me ask you this because a lot has been going on all around the world, and I know you've been, kind of steady, busy doing your thing, putting things out and things like that. But, now kind of with the world opening back up and things kind of trying to get back to normalcy, how do you feel about that as an artist?
As an artist, I feel like it definitely, if you wasn't grinding through the trouble, you're not no real artist. If you wasn't grinding through, you feel me, COVID and, just grinding, but grinding safely, you feel me, you don't really want it because once the
Right.
work opened back up, you should have already had your feet in a couple places. You feel me? Because that was the time to really get it and really
Right.
use your resources like Instagram. Because as long as people was locked up in the house, A&Rs was locked up in the house, you could have been tapping in because that's all they was using was their phones to work. So I really feel like the
Right.
struggle really it should have brought the hustler out in you. And if it didn't bring the hustler out in you, you just not hustling.
Most definitely, most definitely. So I want I gotta say this because, like I said, you and I have been locked in for a long time,
A long time.
and I definitely, I appreciate, each and every single time you come to the show and you tap in with me because
Yeah,
it's truly a genuine bond there, and to not only have you as my sister, but like to know that we're both in the same field doing what we love to do. It just really brings a
yeah.
full. So let me ask you this. So talk to us about a little bit about these music videos that you're coming out with. What can we be expecting in these music videos from you?
Okay, so I'm gonna start with I'm gonna start with Ride. So
Okay.
Ride is a really sexual song. He like to lick it, he like to stick it, I like to ride it deep.
Okay.
So Ride is a very explicit song. So with Ride, I wanted to embody goddess in that video. So I wanted to show my beauty. I wanted to show that BBWs can do it. BBWs can be a stallion, whatever you want. Like BBWs can do it. So with that video, I really was like trying to be creative. I had a limo scene in there. I had
Okay.
guys playing like there was old in there, like old pimps in there. It's really good. It's really dope, and I can't wait to drop it. We kept it G. It was really telling like a gutter story because, as you know,
Okay.
I dropped a song called Gutter Bitch. So
Right.
it was really telling like a gutter story, but based off of betrayal. So I have a girl in the video. Her name is AD. She was playing like the girl that betrayed me. I set her up. We was in the woods, and shout out to my cameraman, Man West Films. Yes, y'all tap in with him. So we was in the woods. She got kidnapped or whatever by my goons, as you like to say.
Okay.
They kidnapped her. Then I came out. She was calling, actually looking for me, but it was a setup. So the beat was produced by DJ Trap himself. I got him on the phone in the video, and yeah, that video is really dope too. I'm gonna drop it soon.
Okay. Okay. So now let me ask you this. So now with everything that you've had going on currently, has there
Mm-hmm.
has there been any moment in time where you look back at it, you look back through your life and things of that nature and things that you've been through and experienced, do you ever look back and stop and think, wow, like I'm really doing this not just so much for the people, but I'm really doing this
Mm-hmm.
because it's something that was in my nature to do?
Wait, say it one more time. I'm sorry, you was cutting out.
I said, was this something that you knew in your nature that you was great, destined and great and bred it for to do?
Yes, I definitely knew since the age of 8, but I didn't know I was a rapper at that time. So
Okay.
like I definitely felt like this was what I wanted to do and this was something that I was destined to do. I just didn't know how to go about, doing it. So when I started to figure it out on my own and started to grind more, meet more people, you know, and also watching like people's come up, like the baby, how he grinded so hard is really inspiring. So once I started to feel like, yes, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life, this is how I want to make my money and take care of my family, I was like, yes, this is what I'm going to do, and this is what the fuck I'm going to do. And I make sure every time I'm on stage, I stamp my motherfucking name on that hoe.
That part. That part. So let me ask you this. So, and again, you've been somewhere everywhere performing and, shutting down shows and things like that. But next, what's been one of your favorite areas of venue that you've been to that you truly get a vibe from?
Gosh, I've been to a lot of shows, but I feel like I got the most love from Vino's in Greensboro, honestly. Yes, I feel like it was more genuine there, like because the people that I knew, like they always will push independent artists. They're all for independent artists. And if I would have to say secondly, I would have to say Roanoke, Virginia. They showed me so much love when I went there. So yeah, those are my two favorite places to perform.
Okay. So now let me ask you this: for all the young girls, all the women, all the future queens coming up, rising through the ranks, you have women that are watching you that are either inspired by you or motivated by you. How do you, as a woman, take away the music for a second, but as a woman, how do you have that type of motivation to where you can motivate other women that may want to do the same thing that you're doing?
Really, all I would say for the women, don't sell out, because most women, like, they sell out, like, genuinely, like, for as doing things that they don't have to do. You feel me? Like, just grind harder. Like, people want to always say that it's a man's world, but really it's a woman world. You feel me? Because one man, it's a man on the end, but it's a woman at the front. You feel me? So I will always say, like, keep your head up, be headstrong, and really know what the fuck you want.
That part. Okay. So now, moving forward, with that, and again, like I mentioned earlier, with the world opening back up, there are more shows that are coming out, that are being put into play. And as far as the events that you may know of, are we gonna get, more of YungGoddess out here on the stage?
Oh yes, you're definitely gonna get more of me out here on the stage. I'm always looking for, different promoters that want to tap in and lock in, because right now I'm in a stage where I don't want to waste any more time.
Right.
So it's just like a lot of things with the independent artist showcases. Yes, I really rock with them, and this is no diss to nobody's city or nothing like that, but it just feels like they don't rock with me. Although I really like try to make them tap in with me, it's just like they fuck with who they want to fuck with. So I feel like me as a person, I'm gonna have to take this on the road and get it to fuck out of North Carolina. So I don't know. It's just like once you blow out of North Carolina, like everybody gonna want to tap in with you. So like that's really why I haven't been on the scene like that. I'll pop out every now and then when I feel like it's a good event, but you'll really catch me popping out now. So yeah.
Most definitely. Okay. So now, speaking on goals and aspirations, aside from the music, what other things or goals do you have in mind set for yourself for 2021 that you want to accomplish out here?
Okay, so I've been trying to work on my BBW boutique. I want to open a BBW boutique called Goddess Curves. So, like, I really want to get into that. I've been trying my hand in modeling. So, yeah, I've been doing a lot of that. And also trying my hand in photography and trying to, get into taking pictures of people, you feel me? Because I like to capture the beauty of people. So, I just feel like I've really got a lot in store for this year, and I got a lot that I got to put my foot down on.
Most definitely. Okay. So now with you mentioned modeling and photography. So what has been your inspiration behind, wanting to, do modeling and photography? What's been your motivation and your inspiration behind it?
Honestly, Lizzo, because like I look at Lizzo and it's just like her confidence and just the beauty of her curves. It just makes me want to show big girls along with her that they can do it. You feel me? Like big girls that feel like, oh, I can't take this picture, I can't do this pose, I can't wear this outfit, I'll look too fat. Girl, if you don't put that shit on
Right.
and
That
take you
part.
a nice photo and let people know that you are the shit. And I try to always let women know we are the fucking shit. BBWs, we are the shit. Like you don't gotta be a size 0 to be sexy.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Like you don't gotta be a size 0 to be sexy, and that's always what I try to capture with my photos.
Okay. So now
Yeah.
look, so explain just a little bit, your lyrics, because you have people out here that that listen to your music, they listen to your
Mm-hmm.
lyrics, things of that nature, but they really don't fully understand the message behind the music, the message behind the person, the message behind the artist. So explain us a little bit, what is your messages that you're putting out here in your music that you want the people to gain from?
Which song? I
Oh well,
got this.
with technically, because like I said, that people out here that know pretty much the majority of music, so it's like, they want to know what the message is behind it, so that way they know what they're getting from it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna explain to you this song that I'm about to drop. It's called "Leave You Alone."
Okay.
So the song goes, "Where the fuck did we go wrong? We're often than we own. We fussing then we don't. I can't leave you alone." So it's just like when you got that special person that is kind of toxic for you, but you can't leave them alone. Like it's about a woman that keeps going back to the toxicness in a man. You feel me?
Right.
So although you can't leave them alone, like it's just like your heart is tied into it.
Right.
So it's just like you want to leave them alone, but the love is always there. If that makes sense.
Right. Right. That's true. That's real shit. So let me ask you this. So now, without out of all the artists that you've either come across or have collabed with and things of that nature, what is that like? Being able to collab with different artists and different people and just being
Mhm.
able to really put out some really dope shit. What is that like for you?
Um, I feel like it's really dope. It's really dope to work with different artists. I've been working with a few different artists. Astro Jaja, Zay. Like we've really been trying to build this thing together because we're coming up out of Greensboro and we're
Right.
trying to do something. When I tell you that's how I go. They gonna eat. Anybody that's rocking with me gonna motherfucking eat, and they motherfucking eat. So it's just like it's really dope to have people that's chasing the same thing as you and got the same passion as you.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true. That's real shit. Okay. So now again, I want to kind of switch gears for a second because you are a mom,
Yeah.
and like I said, there's so much, in our world today that is going on that shouldn't be, I feel like, in my opinion, shouldn't be going on. But as a mom, how are you now teaching your kids or what I'm saying, your baby, what to do and what not to do, and what to, avoid and what's not to avoid, that type of thing.
Okay. So how I'm teaching it, I really teach them off of experiences and off of things that I know they're gonna need to know. Like although they're young, I make sure that they know like, okay, look, baby, like don't do this, don't do that, because I never want my kids to feel like they have to look to the streets for love when they have a mom right here.
Right.
So like being like the mother and father figure is just like I get to really show who I am as a person to my kids, like off camera, out of off stage, not being YungGoddess, not none of that. I really get to let them know this world can get wicked. So be careful. And I want y'all to really pay attention to everything that y'all do. Really get book smart. Like I don't want my kids street smart. I want my kids book smart. So when it comes time for it, they like, okay, mommy, I know how to handle this situation. You don't have to worry. You know?
Right. Okay. Okay. So now, and I'm not sure. So let me ask you this. So now, and I'm pretty sure you probably have gotten this question, or you probably haven't gotten this question. But when you're on stage and you're performing, is there any traits or characteristics aside? It's like who is YungGoddess and who is not, and from your who is does your personality coexist with each other? Is what I'm trying to say.
Um, no. I'm honestly say that young goddess, she's bold. Like
Okay.
she gonna get off that motherfucking stage. She gonna be like she gonna tell the DJ stop that. She gonna tell the DJ. She gonna tell the crowd I don't do motherfucking stages because I really don't like doing stages because I never want to feel like I'm higher than anybody. We're all the same person. So
Right.
even when I flow, I don't do motherfucking stages not unless I have to.
Right.
So like, she's the type of person that's gonna let you know what the fuck it is and that's gonna get her message across.
Okay. 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 So let me ask you this. So now, looking towards the future, you know, when it comes to artistry, you have so many that are really putting on for their city. But I got to know from you, aside from aside from Greensboro, because again, Greensboro do have some really dope music coming out of it. But
Yes.
to go from city to city the way that you do, what other cities out there do you know of that you feel like is really making steps and really making moves to really showing off for their city?
Um, I would say Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte has been putting on for their city. I really feel like Charlotte has really made some dope artists. Like they gonna come get it. If I was ever in competition with anybody and they be like 704 in the building, I'm putting game face on. Y'all got me dead. I'm putting game face on. Charlotte really been stepping. Charlotte's been stepping.
Okay, okay. So now let me ask you this. So now, if you had the ability to go back and put your own spin on a song from any artist, past, present, or future, what would that song be and why?
Hmm. Track Star.
Okay,
I done heard so many remixes of Track
okay,
Star. Okay, so it's just like when he be like, "She's a runner, she's a track star, she gonna run
yeah,
away." No, because at the end of the day, I'm the type of woman where I'm not gonna run when it get hard, but I'm gonna stand there and let you know what the fuck I feel and let you know like this ain't it, this ain't this, and this ain't that. Like so, that's
right,
the type of spin that I would want to put on it because like how he's making women look is it's not bad, but it's bad because this is
right,
like, oh, we gonna hit the race when a nigga start acting up. Like we don't really love them. You feel me? If I
right,
love you,
right,
I'm gonna stand toe to toe with you and argue with your ass. Ain't nobody got time to be running. And this a little joke, but I'm a BBW. I don't feel like running.
right. Exactly, exactly. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. So look, so now, real quick, and I appreciate you for speaking on that, by the way. Um, so again, switching gears for a second, we recently had a loss, and I'm sure you heard about it too. The loss of superstar iconic legend DMX. He unfortunately passed away. God rest his soul. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure you probably was a fan. I'm pretty sure you probably listened to X. You know what I'm saying? Growing
My
up, things
dad
of
play
that
him every
nature.
morning.
So I gotta ask, where were you and what was your mindset when you heard the news about X?
It was questionable because it was just like the way that they said that he died
Mm-hmm.
was from overdosing off crack. Okay, so the second time when they try to put the narrative out that he died from overdose, they said it was COVID, the COVID shot. He took the COVID shot, and his family even confirmed that it was the COVID shot. So it's
Right.
very questionable of what happened to him because I really don't believe that DMX overdosed off of you feel me drugs.
Right.
I don't want to believe that because of the type of person that he was and the type of person that he displayed to be. Although people can deal with some stuff and go through
Right.
things behind closed doors, it's just DMX don't give me overdose. Like he didn't give me that. He gave me a strong person and he was a firm believer in God. So it's just like they put in a narrative out like something else happened and they just wanted to cover it up for the news and the blogs.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you this. So and because again, we've had so many iconic stars that have went on already. That Nipsey Hussle, Whitney Houston. Pop Smoke. I mean, the list goes on. So what I want to know from you specifically, when
Pop
you hear, huh?
Pop Smoke hit me hard.
Yeah, most definitely. Most
Because
definitely.
honestly, like I've been talking to his brother, like me and his brother got a good relationship. So it's just like it hit me hard because like Pop was like a person that brought a different sound.
Right,
Like you gonna know when Pop Smoke is on. Wait, you gonna know when he on. So
right,
it's just like when Pop died, they killed him. They killed a legend before he became a legend.
right.
Like it was so crazy. Pop was like in there.
Hmm.
So I'm just like, that's questionable too, because a 15-year-old, like,
Right,
I,
exactly.
I don't understand. Like, and talking to his brother, like, it's a lot of things that I really can't say on my end because, on his behalf. But
Right.
talking to his brother, it's a lot of things that was faulty with that situation. So, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. So, okay, okay. So now let me ask you this. So, now with all of these, again, these iconic stars that's passing away, that is unfortunate. What is your advice now to everybody that may be watching, that may be listening, that needs to know what to do in order to keep themselves safe, in order to continue to, keep their career on afloat?
What I would say, because a lot of rappers that come, out the trenches, like, they tend to speak on it. Like, and they tend to put out, oh, like, I don't know if you heard the song Who I Smoke, and they was talking about people that they killed the remix. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's just like I told you last time, they need to be them because it's gonna catch up with them, and fans are gonna want to try you. Like they're gonna want to see if you that. So really be yourself and always watch your back, watch your surroundings. Like, and honestly, it's sad to say that it'll be your own city to take you out. But right before you get to where you're going, it'll be
yeah,
your own city. So really stay away from people that don't like you. Stay away from fake love. Stay away from fake friends. Stay away from all that. If they wasn't there with you through the struggle, they don't need to be there during the victory. You know?
exactly, exactly. So let me ask you this, because and like I said, I want to kind of go back for a second because like I said, you and I have known each other for a minute, so
Yeah.
I gotta put this out there too. That we've been at shows together. You've done some of my events, and
Yeah.
I got a show. I'm gonna go ahead and put this
I'm
out.
ready to do some more.
Yeah, hey, listen, that's what I'm getting to. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you plug you in now because I do have a show coming up on the 14th of this month. It's gonna be at Arcade of Thrones. I need you to pop out. You know what I'm saying? Because
Oh my god.
your boy gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god. Like, oh my god. Okay, so the thing is I'm gonna be in Atlanta. So
Ooh.
when I know. So what, oh my god. I don't know. Cause like I really wanna pop out of this. I'm trying to think of what I could do. You know, it's a possibility I probably could make it. I don't know. I probably could. I'm
Well,
gonna try. But when is your next show? Are you gonna make this like a weekly thing or?
I'm currently in the process of working on some things, trying to do month to month shows and stuff like that. So, or probably making
Okay,
a.
I'll do this for you. I send you some exclusive music this weekend. How about that?
Okay, that'll work. That'll work.
Send you exclusive music.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I definitely appreciate it. Now I can go ahead, you know what I'm saying, see what you got going on. So now, my next two things I got for you real quick is now, um, with all of the music that you put out, with all of the, the videos and the visuals that you're dropping, you
Hmm.
know, what is it about your visuals and your music that will make it so different from all of the other music and visuals that we see out here on a day-to-day basis?
I don't jump around and wave guns.
Okay, okay,
Like anybody that's in my video is going to act. You're going to have to put an acting hat on.
okay.
So it's just like I always try to tell a story with my videos. I don't want you to just see me in different places, just jumping around, waving guns. Only thing you see is ass. I really want to tell a story. So it's just like I'm a storyteller and a director. So.
Okay. Okay. So my final thing I want to kind of get into real quick is, when it's all said and done, and and if you ever do decide to hang it up, and you cap off your career, what is it about Young Goddess, and what is it about you specifically that you're gonna always want the people to remember about you?
She's a go getter. She's
Mm.
a go getter, and her music speaks volumes. Like, I really want people to remember me for me and for never giving up.
Okay.
Honestly. Like, I want them to remember that she was the type of person that I always, pop out, you feel me, be on stage, turn the fuck up, like, and also that her music speaks volumes, like it speaks messages and stuff. So yeah.
Most definitely, most definitely. Well, you definitely got a lot of love coming from everybody within the comedy. Everybody, even from myself. I must say it's truly been truly amazing and humble to know that I've been able to connect with people, mainly artists.
Hey, Hefe.
And
Shout out to Hefe, too.
yes, that's the homie. But definitely, I want to salute you on everything that you're doing because you truly have been doing an impeccable and incredible job. And
Thank you so much.
I definitely can't wait to see what's next for you. I'm always team YungGoddess all the way. You already know how that goes.
Look, man, they not ready for what I got coming. Like, this new music I'm finna drop. I got this song called Static. Remember, they told me that I would be nothing. I cut their ass off. It was in the discussion. Hopped in the booth. It was fuck out of fussing. I float with these niggas while they steady clutching. Mad that I made it, they huffing and puffing. I ride with the stars while they steady putting. Yeah. I got some new shit dropping. They not ready for it, Honcho. They not ready for it. I promise.
All right, there. Man, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So, listen, y'all.
3 times. Elephant in the room. You already know what it is.
Most definitely. So listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay tapped in to YungGoddess, man. She is going places. She's doing big things, man. She's putting on for the city, and she's showing y'all what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, real quick, let the people know where they can follow and tap in with you at.
You can follow me on Instagram at official YungGoddess. You can follow me. You can add me on Facebook, Nigeria Campbell. All streaming platforms, you can find me at YungGoddess.
That part. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you already know this has been the most latest hottest show on episodic show on all social media platforms. That is Independent Scene Podcast with yours truly, Honcho J23. I want to thank my guest YungGoddess for tapping in with us on a special edition. Y'all stay tuned because I got somebody else special for y'all that's going to be following this episode right after. So y'all stay tuned for that. But with that being said, thank you guys for your time. I appreciate y'all. We rock with y'all the long way. And we'll see you guys next time on another edition of the Independent Scene Podcast. And we out, y'all.
Bye.